Hey YouTubers, today I'm going to discuss the proper way to set up a tank. I mean, I'm saying this is the actual way you should set up a tank system. I'm saying this is the way that I believe is the best way to set up a tank, as I've got breeding fish, none of them dying, can't say fairer than that. This is my All Pond Solutions 330 litre tank. I've got Malawi Cyclics in it. Right, I always go with heater in the middle. Why heater in the middle? It's a big tank, so you want to disperse the heat. Some people go heater at one side. That's fair enough, but the heater is not an inline heater. As an inline heater would connect to your filtration system, and as the water's coming through, it would go past the heat, warm the water up, go out, warm water. And this is not the case. You've got water lying all around the tank. You've got your heater in the middle, water passes it, warms up, comes down your tank, cools down. That's why you put it in the middle. If you have it to the one side, obviously water warms up. By the time it travels to the other side of your tank, water's cold. Fish are spending more time one side of your tank than the other side of your tank. Bubbles. Everybody show bubble out. In fact, I've got two on this tank. I don't know if you can see I've got one this side, one that side. Now, I'm not actually putting oxygen in the water. What I'm actually doing is displacing the water at the top so oxygen could enter the water, and also nasty things can leave the water. Your filtration, one side or the other. I always go, I've got two on this. I've got a U3 and a 4R6 Fluval, and I've got them both at the one side of my tank because I want to get that circulation going. As of it all gets sucked in to the tank, into the filtration, it all gets blown out, comes back down, and we'll actually put food in. You can actually see this happening. You can actually see it travelling down, coming back round and going back up. When I first started tanks, I used to go inlet one side, outlet the other side. But when I noticed I wasn't getting a good circulation. You want that good circulation for your heating. You can get the water travelling like this. You're going to heat the water quicker, less stress on the fish. Take rocket science. So I always go everything to the one side of my tank, heater in the middle, happy fish. With the All Pond Solutions tanks, they do come with inbuilt filtration systems. Now, I started off with it and I thought, oh, it's brilliant, oh, it's great, oh, it looks good and it takes up no room at all in your tank. But what I did find was it doesn't actually work. I mean, perhaps I set it up wrong, but I felt it didn't work in my tank. With this, it comes with in the hood, everything's built into the hood. I've noticed there's a couple of people just posting me saying, like, I don't think I've set the tank up right. Well, what I would do personally is what I've done to my tank would be to get rid of and not use that filtration system. I'll show you why now. Now, on the top there used to be a filtration system, and you used to have a spray bar coming in one end, media. And the reason this isn't a very good idea to me, not saying it could be a good idea to everybody else, but not to me, is because water comes in, it drops down. 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 But it doesn't actually go in every single piece of media. So to me, it's more like a hit or miss because it's going inside. It's going into that bit of media, water, and it's going back into your tank. It's going into that media, it's going back into your tank. It's going to that, back in it, so on and so forth. So it isn't actually getting everything. Sorry, I'm just shooting this on my iPad. It doesn't actually go into every piece of media. So you're just basically running carbon, or you're just basically running bioballs, or you're just basically running biomax. That's it. That's what I eventually understood, that you're not actually filtering all your tank the best way you should filter all your tank. That's why I went in the end with Flairval. I mean, it is hard to adjust, but you know, a few simple adjustments and a bit of persuasion, you can actually get all that into your tank. You know, happy fish. The reason I went with Flairval as well is because of the media. They've got a broader spectrum of media you can actually use in your tank. With All Pond Solutions, it was a lot limited. You couldn't, like I probably listed the 3 things there that you could get from All Pond Solutions. So, yeah, I'll just say again, filtration one side, heat in the middle, bubbles, happy fish.